Welcome back to the Los Alamitos preview show. As mentioned earlier, we have two major races this weekend. The Grade 1 Los Alamitos Winter Derby here on Saturday for the 3-year-olds. But the big event everybody's waiting for is that rematch again between He's a Dash of Fire and Muniz in this Sunday's Los Alamitos Winter Championship. The winner getting a berth into the Champion of Champions. Well, He's a Dash of Fire coming off that runner-up effort against Muniz in the trials. Orlando Gutierrez caught up with trainer Jose Flores to talk about He's a Dash of Fire's progress since that second-place finish.
Well, live racing returns here at Los Alamitos on Friday night. And what a great weekend. Starting on Friday, we have the Costa Mesa Handicap, or of course, the big Pick Six carryover of over $65,000. On Saturday is the running of the Grade 1 Los Alamitos Winter Derby. And of course, on Sunday, the Grade 1 Winter Championship, a great meeting between He's a Dash of Fire and Muniz. We're here with trainer Jose Flores. You have a couple of great horses going this weekend. In the Winter Derby, the fastest qualifier, right, Regal? All he's done here in California is win, win, win. And now going into the Winter Derby as the fastest qualifier. How much do you like this horse?
You know, he's really something special, this horse. He came down from us from running a trial already in Oklahoma. I think it was Remington, if I'm not mistaken. And when I worked him the first time, I knew we had something special with him. And, you know, the Urschels, Miss Jolene Urschel sent him to him. Her and Donnie Knight, you know, decided to send him to me. And he's really done well for us. We've won 4 out of 5 with him already, and he missed just getting into the $2 million, which was a little bit of a disappointment because we really expected him to maybe make it in there, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Now we're going in this derby, and it's a hard derby. It's a nice derby. You know, a lot of finalists from a lot of big races are in it, and I think it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how he does. He hasn't quite always. The last race, I think it's cost him a little bit when he tries to drift in. But we made some changes in equipment and everything, so hopefully it'll help us out in this finals.
On Sunday night, we have the Winter Championship and that outstanding matchup, Muniz and He's a Dash of Fire. Everybody's so excited, hoping to see that matchup over and over again. Could be one of the greatest rivalries in quarter horse racing in quite some time now. On Sunday, you get a chance to maybe go with round 3, so maybe get win number 2 against Muniz. It's going to be tough, right?
Yeah, it's always tough going against Muniz. I mean, the Champion of Champions was something I didn't expect He's a Dash of Fire to win like that, but hopefully, good thing he did, you know. But Muniz is a great horse, and all my respects go to him and his connections. But we're sure going to try to beat him, you know. But if we don't, well, there's not too much shame always losing against a champion. But our horse is doing better now, and I think he's going to give him a run for his money, you know. But hopefully it'll be a good matchup, and something great will start in the sport.
Now, it's always tough to, after you run a great race like he did in the Champion of Champions, to repeat it again. Not always easy to do. Do you think the post number 1 has something to do with it? Because both of his losses have been from that spot. Or was it just one of those things, it wasn't his day? Great job by Muniz.
Yeah, and I mean, I have no excuses, you know. I mean, the one, obviously, you know, the inside, you know, I'm not going to cry about it, but that's where he has his worst losses, you know. And but it happens. You know, sometimes horses don't feel comfortable in certain place. He's won the futurity out of it, but it was against 2-year-olds, you know, when they're not all matured yet, and early in the year when Ed Burke. So you think of that going back, you know, and so he was much more mature and doing things right, so you can get away from them easier, you know. Now you're going against these kind of horses, and it just makes it tougher, I think, if you're not comfortable in that post position. So we're hoping for a better draw, and hopefully it'll be a better race for us.
One of the things that I've noticed is that you actually keep him on an outside pen. He's a Dash of Fire. You keep him on an outside pen. How does that help him?
It helps him. We learn, you know, as time progressed, you know, we saw that he just got real like nervous inside his stall. He stopped eating. He stopped sleeping, you know, losing weight. He's a really hard horse to keep weight on. And we left him out in the pen, and he just seemed to be more relaxed. You know, nothing bothers him. If he used to hear a noise, he'd go crazy in the stall. And now, I mean, there's rain and everything. He's just out there like nothing and relaxing, you know. And more he relaxes, I think the better he does.
It's going to be a great race on Sunday. Muniz and He's a Dash of Fire. 2 champions going at it on Sunday night. But what a great weekend overall here at Los Alamitos. Back to the studio.
Well, thanks, Orlando. And again, Jose Flores, all of the connections, the best of luck to He's a Dash of Fire. Best of luck to Muniz. 2 great horses, Les, and I would not be upset if either one of them won. I like both horses.
Yeah, I hate to say, you know, taking turns, but it seemed like they'll be taking turns. It comes down to the draw, but I think if He's a Dash of Fire learned something from the defeat from the rail there, I mean, this horse will be just really It's an upset horse coming going into the champions or into the winter championship coming up.
Right. Well, as we're sitting here talking right now, we don't know the post position draw. They're going to get ready to draw the races because we taped the show on Thursday. So we'll find out later on who gets the favorable draw here, and that might determine the winner of the championship here on Sunday. But we have 4